In this mod review, we're going to take a look at the GMC Brigadier Zapato for American Truck Simulator.
Junior, Senior.
G'day YouTubers, it's Senior here from Junior Senior Gaming, and today we're taking a look at the Brigadier Zapato, what is the GMC Brigadier Zapato for American Truck Simulator, and this can be found at the Kenworth dealer. Ooh, that's some some thunder and lightning going on in the background. Alright, so let's jump into customize configuration and check it out. So first of all, the cabin. Let's have a look at the day cab, and there is 3 options to choose, but it's not really a great deal of difference between them. As you can see, the back wheels is about all that they go in and out. That's about it. You can't really see anything else changing on there. So very interesting for that. Now off to the chassis. Again, there is only thing I can really see. You got the 6x4, 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 6x4. It's the same thing, sort of. So I mean, that one you can't click on. That one you what's that? It's weird. Okay, so I don't know what's going on, but anyway, there's something not right going on there, so hopefully the modder can have a look at that and try and get it sorted. I don't know what's going on there, it's weird. Then we go to the engines, and you've got a few different choices. You've got Cummins, Packard, and Cat. So you've got your Caterpillar C15, 625, I believe that's King of the Hill there. And then there's Packard and so forth. So a few different engines to choose from. I'm going to start with that one there, and we'll come back and have a look at the sounds later. Now for the transmission, you do have a choice of Eaton Fuller and Allison. So we've got the 10-speed, Eaton Fuller 13-speed, 18-speed, and there's 13-speed with retarder, 18-speed with retarder, and there is your Allison 4500 6-speed with retarder, and there's your 6-speed there. So I'm going to put the Allison 6-speed on. Normally I use the Eaton Fuller 18. Somebody's bowling up there or something. I don't know what's going on. But today we're going to be using the 6-speed. Now the interior. This is the interior here that you get with it. Now, looks pretty good. I actually don't mind it. The only problem I do have is the jaggedy bits there in the center of the steering wheel. Gauge, as you can see, there is a little bit there, but it's not too bad. But if we go over to the interior, it's basically the same thing here. So I have an idea that maybe there might be plans in the future to change the interior, and he's just left it there and hasn't finished it. So wondering if this is one of those leaked ones that's been leaked before it's finished. I'm wondering. It seems that way. Then we go over to the paint jobs and having a look there. You've got a few different colors here: blues, whites, reds, oranges, black, and there's custom color. And as you can see there is a whole heap of different custom colors there. Now have a look at this. I like that sticker, how that sticker changes as well. That is really cool. You know, that is really, really cool. That is way bright color, but anyway. And then you've got some metallic colors. But one of the things that I did notice with this is that the metallic colors, I don't believe, are working properly. Because there you go, there's one. You saw one worked. We could change that. Then we go to 2. You should be able to see that changing, but it's not. And then for the 3rd one, you should be able to see that changing as well, but it's not. It's just, you know, spinning it around to get different angle, but it still doesn't change. So obviously the metallics aren't working properly. So we'll just go with a base color, shall we? I think the color that I liked most of all was the red. I thought the red suited this truck best, so let's use that. Now off to the accessories. Having a look at the accessories, not a great deal of accessories, but it is a good start. It is a very good start, I'd say. There is a wind deflector there on the front, looking very nice and matching as well. It's not sort of hanging out the side with, you know, bits. It fits perfectly as you would expect for a truck, so that's very good. Now over to the top here, there's sun visors, and again, look, they fit perfectly. You know, they're not hanging out or not, you know, hanging in midair. They're fitting perfectly, so very good. Up the top there is some beacon lights, and believe it or not, but they actually work. Oh, hang on, that one doesn't. Oh, there we go. Those ones do, but that one doesn't. Oh, I didn't see that. There we go. So that's working there, even though the animation should be spinning around. But anyway, that's all good. We'll leave those on there. And then up the very top there, you've got the exhaust. Now, the exhaust, you've got your singular and you've got your twin exhaust there. However, it looks like it's a very old exhaust there. I don't know why they've chosen to put on the very old exhaust instead of the chrome. That's very strange. Especially if it's a new truck that you're buying. You would have thought it would have been, you know, new. Now, just there we have lights that go on there. They are, you know, just your standard sort of lights. I think they're meant to be, I wonder if they're meant to be like indicators or something. Don't know. But we'll have a look at those later when we go through the lights. Then there is the main mirrors. Now, one of the things here is the main mirrors don't change. Again, I think that the owner may have wanted to put on more thunder. Oh, it's getting sort of close now. May have wanted to make them standard sort of mirrors and then add, but they haven't done that, or it's not quite working yet, or maybe it's just not quite finished yet. I don't know, but I'm not going to hold that against the modder because it's not glitching or causing any major errors or any big problems. Now down to the wheels here, standard wheels and rims. So you can go for your life and choose whichever you'd want there. I'm going to go with, let's go some standard chromes, some chrome nuts, and the hubs are standard, and we'll put on chrome covers. Up to the back here for the other tyres, on the back they're standard as well, nothing exciting, just put standard chrome nuts, and chrome covers. There we go. Same again for that one. Let's just quickly put that on there. Chrome nuts and chrome cover. Yay. Now, got that. Just making sure I've got everything. The last one is up the very back here, and this just changes the mud flaps. Now, one thing that I've noticed here that is a problem is that there. I'm wondering if that's from the UV mapping process that's doing that. And I'm going to leave those on to see if they still glitch. I'd say they would still glitch while we're out in the real world, but we'll see how it goes. Other than that, guys, that is pretty much it for all the accessories you can select on the outside. Let's go to the inside here, and that is, let's see, there's the main mirrors there. They don't change. I thought maybe they might do. Sometimes they do it inside but not outside. But that's it, they don't do it. Can't change the steering wheel. There is the wind deflector on the front. And there is up the top, that's not a CB, that is actually the sun visor. And then we have on the outside, there's the mirrors as well. So that is pretty much it. That is all you can actually select and do in the front there. Now, I've noticed that I'm sitting quite low as well. I'm wondering if, a 10-year-old or something did this, because normally you'd be sitting up a little bit higher, that's all. That's the only reason why I said. If a 10-year-old did do this, far out, that's a pretty damn good job for a 10-year-old. I think it is. But, look, let's continue on and confirm. Now, just to clarify that, guys, the only reason why I said 10-year-old is because the seat position was so low. Normally an adult sits up a lot higher. That's the only reason why I said that. Now let's go do a trade-in on this mod, and we'll continue on and see how long it takes to load. You can see the end of the exhaust there, I noticed. So confirm that. So it loaded into the world quite quickly. We're just waiting for the world to load now. And come on, you can do it. There we go. I don't know what that says on the back there, but anyway, number 767. Super Brigadier GMC. Man, that looks pretty good. Isn't the Super Brigadier, isn't that what they make the what they made the fire trucks out of in the US? Is that it? Am I right with that? I'm not sure, not 100% sure. I live in Australia, so we don't have these in Australia. Now I'm going to quickly just change something because this will annoy the you-know-what out of me, being so low to the ground. That's a bit better. Little bit better, but still not quite right. And 76, there we go. Okay. Now let's jump on the outside and start her up and see how it goes. There we go. Now, put the flashes on. Flashes aren't working. Are they working? Let's see. Horn. There's the horn. Wipers. No, wipers aren't working. Okay. There's the air horn. Lights. There's the lights. Beacons. Beacons are working. There we go. Just spinning it round. No, indicators don't work at all. No brake lights. No reverse lights. So they need to be... Obviously it's not finished. So I think this is a leaked truck. High beams. Let's check the high beams. Yes, high beams work. Alright, well there we go. So that's interesting, that is. Let's jump on the inside here. Let's check those wipers. Oh yeah, the wipers are working. So we've got on and off. The flashes are working, but only on the inside. Interesting. Let's check those lights. See, the dash doesn't light up, which is interesting. And you can see that the high beams are working. There's a light there for it, which is pretty cool. Right, let's back this up and we'll go check those engines. Again, the outside is quieter than the inside, which is so interesting. Oh, that's right, different gearbox. Wow, that is noisy on the inside, isn't it? Just turn that down. And we'll just go over here and check the other engines now. So, on the outside, there's that engine. Now let's go and grab another engine and see what that sounds like. So the PACCAR MX-13. And spin it round. Sounds the same. Now let's check the other engines. We had the Cat C15. And let's give that a whirl. No, it's the same. Okay, so I'd say that all the sounds haven't been put in properly. So there's a few things here that it just makes you wonder, is this finished or is it not finished or what? I'm curious, very curious. So, let's go take it for a drive and see how it runs. Strader, what is that? There is something that is in the middle of the dash there that is really weird. What is it? It's like something's floating. Is that... Oh, that's the headrest, because that's the... Yeah. Okay, I know what that is. What that is, because I'm so far back, that's what that is. It's from the seat. So, that's why that's there. Alright, moving on. This is actually driving quite well. You can always tell when you're taking off and when you... Red signal offense? Okay. That's weird. That's weird. I didn't even go through the red light until after. Interesting. Very interesting. So, look, it seems to be driving quite well. It's not any major issues. There's a couple of little things which I think can be fixed, and then this truck could be, you know, really good. But it's just a matter of, will the modder fix it, which is the question. So, but look, other than that, drives well, sounds good, looks good. Overall, I give it a good. I reckon it's very good. But is it worthy of the weekly drive? Well, that's not up to me, guys. That's up to you. If you would like to see this truck in the weekly drive, then punch that like button in the arse. And if this is the the truck that has the most votes will be the winner of the weekly drive, and we go and take that for a drive while hauling a load. So, will it be this truck? Don't know, guys. Just have to wait and see. But look, guys, if you make sure you do vote too, it's very important to vote, because if you don't have your vote and your say, then some truck that, you know, any truck could get in. It could be a real crappy truck too. So just be careful. We've seen that in the past as well. But if this is the first time you've seen Junior Senior Gaming, then make sure you head on over to the Junior Senior Gaming channel on YouTube and check it out. And while you're there, why don't you hit that subscribe button. But until next time, don't forget to keep the shiny side up and the greasy side down, and I'm 1010 on the side. And remember, game on.